It's time for you to take control of your business and be in total creative freedom control mode. You are the designer and creator of your business. You should be involved in the designing aspect of it. Today, I'm going to show you how to make your own thank you cards for your packaging using Procreate and Creative Fabrica. Now, guess what? You're going to be excited about this part. I made sure that I filmed this video in advance so that at the end of the video, I can show you the physical card. So I recorded myself making the thank you cards. I ordered them. And at the end of this video, I'll be able to show you the physical card that we made. I'm so excited. I love you guys. Leave me a comment. Always let me know what you think of the videos and what you want to see next, because I read all the comments and I take them into consideration when I'm filming. So, besitos. Thank you for being here. This is my second video on Procreate, so I'm going to skip the basics and we're going to go right into starting it. We're going to hit the plus on the top right hand side to start a new canvas, and we are going to create our own size. We're going to size this to the standard size of a thank you card, which is 4 by 6 inches, and this is automatically going to create that size for us so that when we upload this into Vistaprint, we don't have any issues. Then I'm going to go to my Creative Fabrica account. I've already told you guys so much about Creative Fabrica, but most of the stuff that I make that you guys love are from elements that I take and piece together, inspiration that I get, little things that I get from here. And I like that I have access to just come on here and download whatever I want. They have over 5 million files on here. Lots of SVGs. Oh, also, they have an entire section of Procreate stuff. So in a minute, you're going to see me type in Procreate, and it's going to pull up all of the Procreate brushes, Procreate stamps, and a whole bunch of stuff specifically for Procreate. And this is where I found some of the stuff that I am going to use. So if you see here, it's like Procreate fonts, Procreate color palettes, a whole bunch of stuff, you guys. And if you guys want to try Creative Fabrica, you can try it for only $1 by using the link that I'm going to provide in the description. If you guys decide that subscription is not for you, you can always cancel it at any time. So you will only have lost $1 if you hate it. But I think once you see how much stuff you have access to, you're going to be like, what? Anyway, so you guys saw me there finding a splatter stamp for Procreate, and all I did was tap download, and it automatically started downloading it in my files, and I clicked Procreate, and it sends it in automatically. My brushes always go to 2 places, so I just went to go look in both of those places, and here it is. Here's my stamp. So I downloaded it within less than a minute. I'm not going to use that for my design, but I just wanted to show you guys how fast and easy it is to download things from here and put them in your Procreate right away. And obviously you can change the color, the size, the opacity of your splatter and use it for lots of different projects. So a lot of the things that you see me create, I use from things that I find here, and it's like a deep hole. You could get lost in here for hours because you'll scroll through all the options, and I promise you, you'll never get to the end of them. But anyway, so I found these really pretty flowers, and I really like them. I have multiple ideas. As soon as I saw them, I'm like, ooh, this gives me multiple ideas on what I could do with them. See in just a few minutes how I'll incorporate those flowers into my design. Right now I'm picking a shade of pink that I think is beautiful, and I am going to go down to one of my watercolor brushes that I have downloaded from Creative Fabrica. I really like it. You can use this in like brush strokes, or you can use it as a stamp. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how big I want the splashes and what colors I want to use. I wanted this to be like very watercolory, so that's why I turned the opacity down so much, and I'm just kind of, you know, making them different sizes so that you can see like different textures and stuff. And I'm doing all of this on the same layer, but if you go back and watch my other YouTube video that I did on Procreate, anytime you're creating something, you always want to start the next step on a whole new layer. Because if you make a mistake, it's hard for you to erase it if you have it all together, because you'll have to erase some of the other work you've done, where if you keep each step in separate layers, if you make a mistake, you can either erase that layer or just erase that specific thing, and it's not going to affect your other work that you've already done. So here I'm just kind of looking to see what else I have, what else I want to put in here. But then I decided that I was going to use some hearts that I downloaded from Creative Fabrica. These are stamps, but like I said, you can also drag your brush across and it'll do a whole bunch of hearts the way you see here. And I'm trying to create some texture, and that's why you see me turning the opacity down, because I just kind of want the hearts to be part of the background, but I don't want them to be super overbearing. I want it to be texture, and I want to do different hearts, different, shades, so that they stand out, just kind of, super cute. So here you just kind of see me messing around with that. And then once I feel like I have picked out all the hearts that I wanted to add, did it exactly how I wanted it, this is something that I do. You don't have to do this. The times that I haven't done this, I've noticed that if I miss a spot, it's super noticeable. So I personally, like, once I know that my foundation for what I'm about to continue to do is good, once I know like the background is good to go, what I do is I like to duplicate my layer, and I'll show you guys in just a second. Like I mentioned, I do have another YouTube video that I have filmed on Procreate, and it goes a little bit more in depth about the layers and all of that stuff. And if you guys are interested, we do Procreate classes once a month in Baddie University. We've been doing it since January, and a lot of my Baddie University students are already designing their own thank you cards, their own vinyl patterns, their own decals. I mean, the girls are thriving. So you guys are welcome to enroll in my mentorship group if you are interested. I will link it in the description. So here you just see me adding a little bit more hearts for a little bit more texture. This is where you really get to express your creative freedom, because you can do stamps in different colors. You can do any color schemes you want. You could do a black ombre, background base, and do a whole bunch of different stuff on top. And like I said, if you guys like learning about this, I can do more Procreate lives and show you how to do more of your own promotional things for your business. Just like you see here, I'm making my own thank you cards, and now that's an expense that I don't have to spend, because I can make my own. And I think that's very powerful for you to have as a business owner. So guys, basically I took one of my little flower stamps and I turned the opacity down so that they would be, kind of like not so overbearing. And I just kind of put them in a little corner like this going up. There was no specific pattern. At this point, I was just kind of messing around and looking around to see what I like. And now I'm going to add my text, okay? And I'm going to put, a little quote that I always tell the baddies, which is thank you so much for like supporting my dream. I always tell you guys that Myra Makes It would be nothing without you baddies. You guys have very literally like made my dreams come true. And I'm thankful because the opportunities I have had have been because of the amazing support. And I truly, genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I'll never stop being thankful, because things can go away at any moment. And I know that I have been successful because of the support that I have. So the baddies, you guys mean the world to me. And this is something that I always tell you guys. I always tell you, thank you so much for supporting my dream. So this is what I want to put on my thank you card. And so I'm just kind of typing it out. I'm using only one hand because I was eating nuggets. I'm not even going to lie. I was eating nuggets with the other hand. Like, I can't be fake, guys. Like, I want to be like, oh my God, I'm so professional. But like, no, I was eating nuggets. And that's the truth. All right, so basically I've got my, baddies, thank you so much for supporting my dream. I'm kind of making it big and centering it, but I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to make these letters glittery. So I'm going to add another layer. This is very important. You want to make sure that you're doing this part on another layer above your letters. And then I'm going to go to my glitter brush. I have a sparkle brush that I downloaded from Creative Fabrica. I will link these brushes in the description for you. And if you guys use if you guys use the link to try Creative Fabrica for $1, you guys will be able to download all of these for free if you guys want to. And then if you hate Creative Fabrica and you're like, oh my God, I hate it here, then you can just cancel before your month is over and you only lost $1. I sound like a commercial, but guys, I swear, I will never recommend something that I do not believe in. And that is a promise. Okay, so now I'm using my little brush. As you can see, I was kind of clicking on the different options, and I'm just brushing this over all of the entire quote. And then I click my mouse or my pencil over the glitter layer, and I hit clipping mask, and that is going to put the glitter specifically over the quote that was in the layer underneath. I know that may sound confusing. If you guys go back to my other YouTube video that I did on Procreate, you'll understand a little bit more. And if this kind of stuff interests you, you guys are welcome to join my mentorship group. Like I mentioned before, we do Procreate Lives once a month. And now we're going to start doing Procreate twice a month and giving you guys a little bit more. Like I said, I just think it's very powerful for you to be able to do this. Here you see me just stamping some little sparkles to make the glitter words look even more like realistic, like, oh my gosh, they're sparkling, like the light is hitting it. And those little sparkle stamps already come with Procreate, so those were already in there for free. I always use them. I use them for everything. They're super cute. And I want to add just a few more flowers, but I'm turning the opacity up on these ones. I'm making them a little bit darker, and I'm just putting a few, and you guys can see the difference here when you turn the opacity up and down. I also could have done a whole bunch of different colors, but I just really kind of wanted to stick to the pink and the white theme. So the last thing that I'm going to do is I am going to add Baddiee Apparel at the bottom in a different font. And all of these fonts that I'm using are from Creative Fabrica. I'm going to link them all. But I do just want to tell you guys, I kind of kept the design simple just because I wanted to not confuse you too much. Hopefully I didn't. If you guys want me to do another Procreate for beginners video and slow down a little bit more, I can. Please let me know in the comments. But I wanted to keep the design simple to not make everybody get too confused. And so that's why I decided to just do this. But if you guys want me to go more in depth and design something with a little more texture and a little more different colors and stuff, I can. I love Procreate. It's so much fun. And so this is something that I enjoy to do. And this is why I wanted to offer it in January. I knew immediately that I wanted the Baddies to have this kind of creative freedom over their business. So once I add my Baddiee Apparel, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to export this. And I think I put JPEG, yes. And I'm going to save it to my pictures. Now I'm going to open up Vistaprint, which is where I order my business cards. And I'm just going to pick the sizes that I want. And this website is going to allow me to build my postcard however I want. So I always go to marketing postcard. I do the 4x6. And I always do both sides. Like I do the image of my thank you on one side, and I always do a picture of myself on the other side. And I like that Vistaprint is super easy to use, and they're very affordable. They're very affordable, so that's why I stick to using them. So here you see me, it's allowing me to upload my pictures. Like I said, I had it saved to my iPad, so I just clicked and it automatically pulls it up. And as you can see, we sized it perfectly, that 4x6, so it fit perfectly inside of the template. Now I'm going to add my picture. I add my little logo. I ordered them. At the end of this video, I will show you the final card. I waited until I got these so that I could show you what they look like in person. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I really love being able to show you guys things that are going to help you progress in your business and help you have more freedom over, you know, everything that has to do with your brand. So please let me know in the comments what you think. If you enjoy this kind of content, if you love it, I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me, not only as a creator, but for supporting my channel. That allows me to be able to continue to do this full time. So it is never expected, but always appreciated. And if you guys enjoy my content and you want to join my mentorship group, that's another way to support me as a creator. It is only $20 a month, and you get a lot of perks and a lot of exclusive things that I do in there, and a lot of in-depth teaching that I do live and answer real-time questions. So anyway, I love you so much. Give me a second and I'll be right back with the final product of the physical cards. Okay, the moment of truth. Our package is here. We're about to find out how we did on our cards. I'm super excited. Guys, I'm telling you, give yourself the freedom to create your own thank you cards, your own business cards, your own promotional flyers, everything. Be the designer of your business, okay? Let's see. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, they're right here. Okay, I'm excited to see how we did. I can't believe that we designed these together and now they're already here. I paid for them to get here super fast because I wanted to show you the final product at the end. Let me pull it up. Here it is. Here it is. Beautiful. And here's the back. Let me show you this one more time. Super freaking cute. I love them so much. I ordered like 300 of them, 400, I'm not sure. But it looks beautiful. Like they're super cute and the little sparkles almost makes it like gives the illusion that it really is sparkly. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm happy about them. I hope this video was helpful. Please leave me a comment. I read every comment. I don't get to read every comment for all of my social media platforms, but for YouTube, I always read the comments. Anyway, I'll see you next time.